So I built this here compressed air turbine. Some people like to say turbine, but whatever. Use a saw blade here. And then I was running it on compressed air, and it is crazy fast. I oiled it up with some this anti-corrosion spray stuff, which is real thick. I was having trouble getting it in there, so then I used some silicone, and the silicone did not do anything. Completely melted the heck out of this axle, and the camera will not focus on this axle. Anyway, you get the idea. What I'm gonna do purpose for this turbine was I wanted to build a dragster. Well, actually, I started building the turbine, and then I decided it was going to be a dragster. But what I'm going to try to do is build an oil tank that'll sit on top of here, and you can fill it with oil, and it'll drip down into there and oil the shaft. I'll have to drill holes in some pieces. Which I know is sacrilege. So I actually just sprayed it totally full of that anti-corrosion spray in order to try to get it in the shaft, right there in that hole, to actually lubricate the shaft. That made a mess. Now it's all sticky. So how I think I'm going to supply oil to this, instead of drilling a hole in 1x6 bricks, I think I'm going to take a snot brick here, 1x1 snot brick, because that already has a hole going through it. Then that'll seal on either side here, so you won't have oil leaking out to the side. Then these plates here and the Technic will have a hole drilled right through the stud, and somehow I gotta get oil into the snot brick. I'll figure that out. So this is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have one of those little cups up on top here, or whatever. Just something I can fill up with oil, and then that's gonna go down through there, and then through there. Alright, so I got a barrel and I got a garbage can, but I realized the garbage can doesn't have a hole in the bottom of it like I thought it did. I do have a square thing with a hole in it that's like the barrel. First, I had that, and that kind of looks like an oil cup, but it wouldn't hold very much. So the barrel would be better. But I gotta lube the other side too. But what if I use a rock? I got the other half of that gray one somewhere. I'll have to find that. But that'll work. That'll definitely hold enough oil. As long as it doesn't break off. That'll sure look goofy. With two rocks sitting on top of it. You know, I never would have done this a year ago. I think with all the Lego I've been buying lately, I don't care about it as much. Let's see. Now, if we put that on top of there, we got a hole going through there. And I'm just gonna do that again. Alright, and I did this right next to the vacuum hose so that I can just vacuum it up. We now have oiling holes, which this camera will not focus on. Man, it really just wants to focus on the dirty base. So now when I blow into this, it's coming out there. There you go. Now it's got two big old rocks on it. That looks pretty silly. I wonder if it's gonna actually oil with the tops on, because it's not gonna have it's not gonna let any air in. Just put them on loosely, because I'm not gonna drill holes in these, that's for sure. Alright, that's dry. So oil in it and see what happens. Oh, it just drank it right up. Oh man. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, okay. It was filling in all the air. That was in there. Now that it's out, it's not going down so fast. That should work, shouldn't it? See, that's poured out of there. But what happens if I put more in? Okay, now that the air is out, it's not just disappearing. I put the top on, then I'm not really sure exactly what's gonna happen with this uncompressed air. I'll just have to find out. Gotta clean out that puddle of oil on the floor. But it's working pretty good. It seems to be. I don't know. Yeah, it should work. Alright, I got the shot back on exhaust. Let's find out what's gonna happen. I'll put some oil in here. Now this side's gonna spill out because it's got a bunch of air in it. Alright. Oh gosh, yeah, that's just pouring out, man. If I put the cover on, it'll drain out fast. I mean, slower. Let's see, it'll just bubble. It'll just sort of bubble up. It does appear to be working, doesn't it? Oh my god, this is making a mess. But I tell you, without this, it would never survive. Alright, well, God, there's oil everywhere. Up. Put the shop vac back on vacuum. Drain these. well, yeah, this is messy. It lubricates it, though, that's for sure. Lubricates the heck out of it. Well, we will see how this works on compressed air when I make a dragster with it, so stay tuned for that.